Hello and welcome to our first Explorer subscriber case for spring 2025, and here it is. Welcome back. This is our first part of the case, which is the white wines, and myself and Maddie will be going through each one in turn. So first up we have the Di Bortoli Accomplice Semillon Sauvignon Blanc. They're the two grape varieties that you'll find in this wine. And Semillon is the dominant or majority of the grape in this wine, and it just gives it a rounder, richer mouthfeel. And the Sauvignon Blanc brings a citrusy, fresher style of the wine. Absolutely fantastic with a salad, and really just easygoing, open any day of the week.
Next up, you've got the False Bay Chenin Blanc, so 100% Chenin Blanc from South Africa. And they call this the slow Chenin because the key to it being so good is a long, slow fermentation. So you get a really nice, doughy brioche taste that's just really good. You get this buttery richness to it, and it's very enjoyable with
Spicy foods, I'd probably say.
spicy.
Yeah. I think its texture and the fact that it's not too over alcoholic, it doesn't add to the spice of the heat of a chili dish. So,
and you get that beautiful ripe fruit from South Africa being so warm.
Yeah, fantastic.
Very enjoyable.
Okay, so next up we have the Willow Glen Chardonnay. Now, same people as the first wine, so Di Bortoli, and so we're sticking in Victoria in Australia. And this is 100% Chardonnay. It's seen a little bit of oak, so again it's gotten even richer than the Chenin Blanc before it. And it's just a bit more buttery and a bit more riper. So with this, I'd highly recommend with a roast dinner, chicken, all the trimmings, roast pork, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it will pair beautifully.
Next up, you've got the Pick and Mix from the Languedoc in France. So this is Picpoul predominantly with a little bit of Terret, which is a very native grape down south. Just adds a bit more depth and richness to the wine. But as the label suggests, this is perfect with seafood in the sun and on a hot summer's day.
Tried and tested. Fantastic, really good. Next up we have Lopez de Haro White Rioja. So not everyone is fully aware that Rioja as a region produces absolutely fabulous whites as well as their reds. So this particular grape variety, Viura, is not so well known, but I like it because it's got the texture and it's got the minerality. But it still carries this lovely finish all the way through, really long. A bit of a hidden gem from Spain, and just Spain is more than just red Rioja. You got white Rioja as well.
Oh yeah, and then to finish, we have the Marius Vermentino. So this is by the Chapoutier family, who makes some very, very good wines in the Rhone. But this is more of their intro to south of France. So 100% Vermentino, which is a great alternative to Sauvignon Blanc. Again, you get that bright, fresh citrus, very grapefruit, summer enjoyable wine.
Yeah, very sociable. Just crack open with friends, straight out the fridge. Lovely.
Something a bit different as well.
Yeah.
To mix it up.
Fantastic. And that is our white selection of the case.
This is part 2 of our Explorer case, and you've got the red selection. So to start, you have the Borsal Garnacha from Spain. A little bit of a hidden gem Garnacha. You've got really juicy red, rich fruits, really enjoyable, soft tannins. Goes really well with pulled pork and dishes like that. So you've got that juicy red fruit with the sweetness of the pork, and it pairs really nicely.
Okay, so next up we have the Calasari Pinot Noir. So this is from Romania. Very hidden part of the world in terms of where wine's coming from these days, but actually it's a very important source of good quality wine also. So this is 100% Pinot Noir. This is our sort of light red cranberry crunchy fruits, very summer orientated. But what I would say is that it can really handle a bit of spice because a little bit lower in alcohol, so 12.5%. Again, it doesn't conflict with the chili heat in food, and it just complements it. So light and fresh.
Next up, you've got the Iris Merlot from Argentina. So you've got 100% Merlot, that really juicy, enjoyable, really easy drinking. You're sat in the garden and you just want a glass of wine with your friends, or really good with anything you're going to put on the barbecue. So burgers, sausages. It's your kind of everyday, easygoing wine.
Get the barbecue out. Yeah. Next up, we have the Alabastro, and this is a Portuguese wine. Portugal has become very popular with ourselves, and this is one of the reasons why, because of wines that are so approachable and drinkable and such amazing value for money, such as this. This is the type of juicy, easygoing, again, going back to that open in the week, whenever, it's and don't regret it sort of situation. Great on its own, but great with the likes of tomato-based dishes and the likes of ratatouille. And going back to when the weather's going slightly warmer, have a barbecue, crack it open.
Got the Marius Syrah Grenache, so same producers as the Vermentino from the white half of the case. So you've got this gorgeous, spicy, rich, dark wine. It's kind of your intro to your own wines. So anything that you think, if they're a bit too heavy, this will go perfectly. So your kind of lighter game meats, maybe a richer pasta dish, really lovely. And again, when the sun's nice, these wines are made in hot countries, they enjoy the sun.
And it really surprised us, that wine. We just absolutely loved it when we tried it not so long ago. So next up we have, or finally in our reds, the Barbera Il Cassione Crocera. This is Barbera d'Asti, so 100% Barbera from the Asti winemaking region in Piemonte. And Barbera is this more cherry, rounder, bit more full on red that can cope with a weightier dish such as a stew for when the days are slightly cooler and we're hoping for that bit of sun. But yeah, in terms of something that's richer, fuller bodied, lovely cherry fruit, it's perfect. Okay, thank you very much.
Enjoy the case.